5 more seconds. We are not on the clear, guys. 2 more seconds to go, and we have won this session, and that is awesome. Who needs indicators when you can be profitable without them inside of Pocket Option, just using regular naked charts? Let's go ahead and remove the indicators right now. Just remove everything off of your charts, because I'm going to be showing you a strategy today that requires none of that. You can just look at the price action, look at the candlesticks, and take your trades, but you must follow a very specific rule. And so what this is going to be is where you are looking for 3 candles, large in the bodies, and they must be the same color. And then you're going to take a trade in the opposite direction as soon as that 3rd candle closes. Simple as that. All you have to do is make sure you have the regular candles selected right up here. And we're going to be using a 30-second time frame with a 30-second expiry. So that's all you have to remember for this strategy. 30-30. That's it. And we have members inside of the private VIP group that strictly stay with this one strategy alone. And they have been trading with it for months. And they have been consistently profitable. So if they can do it, right, maybe you can do it too. But you have to stick with it. And you have to learn how everything works and how the market moves when you're using this one specific strategy. So what we're going to do here is make sure that we have our assets up here that are paying out at least somewhere close to 90% anyway. And if they are not, I will go ahead and remove some of those, and we can add some new ones here. But yes, we will be using OTC because that's going to allow us to get down to those shorter expiry times. And so I think that's pretty good. And so what we're going to do is just flip through the assets very quickly using the keyboard shortcuts on the keyboard there. And I'm going to do this, and I'm looking for something very specific. I'm looking for 3 candles, okay? Must be, I would say, fairly medium to large in the bodies, okay? So for example, right here, you've got this green candle here. That looks really nice. And then you have another large green candle with a large body after that. And then you have another candle with a fairly decent size body, okay? It doesn't have to be the equal size of the one before it. It just has to, you don't want something like a doji or something that looks indecisive. It just has to be, a decent size candle, something that looks very well formed, if that makes any sense, right? So let's go over here and switch through the different charts, and I'm going to show you how this works. Again, you're looking for 3, okay? 3 healthy sized candles with good sized bodies. And if you don't find it, you're just going to go ahead and continue. Now we're working off of the 30-second time frame, so these setups and signals are happening all the time. So let's just go ahead and go through here and find something, right? Well, we can't actually begin trading yet because we don't have the exact trade amount that we need to enter or that we need to trade with inside a Pocket Option. So what I'm going to do is go over to the trade manager and make sure that my initial capital right here is the same size or the same amount of whatever I have inside a Pocket Option. So at the moment, it's $500 of real money. And so over on the trade manager, now if you're not familiar with this, trade manager, it's a highly advanced manager with mathematical calculations. It allows you to win even if you have losses. Even if you have multiple consecutive losses in a row, it's fairly powerful. And so this is available to all of our VIP members inside of our private Telegram group. Now, what I'm going to do is I've already got my settings here. I must win 2 out of 11 trades to be profitable with this session. It's going to be a small profit, right? We're looking to earn multiple profits over a long period of time so we can compound our account. And the payout amount, I'm going to keep this at 90% to cover any slippage that Pocket Option, when you're working with the different assets, especially with OTC and live pairs with the currencies, these payout amounts drop all the time. So the first trade amount, though, is going to be 167. Let's go over to pocket option, and I will change this amount to 167, just like that. And so once I have the amount that the trade manager gives me entered into the amount box, then I'm all ready to go. I can begin trading now. Now let's go ahead and find a setup here. Now, guys, you're not going to win them all. Okay, if you want to have those wins, you got to have some losses. That's just how the game works. Look at this right here. We've got this nice 3 red candles, large in the bodies, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have the third one here. If we would have, taken a buy, we could have turned a profit on the reversal of this 4th candle in the series. Look at that. So that's just a little bit of an example there. But yeah, you're not going to win them all. And the trade manager was designed to help you so you can utilize your entire capital inside of pocket option. And so you can handle, multiple consecutive losses in a row, still come out profitable for your trading sessions. Okay, this looks pretty tasty right here. Now look what's happening. We've got 15 seconds, kind of a little jumbled up there against the of the price there, but you can see we've got 7 more seconds to go. So what would I do in this case is I would immediately enter a trade as soon as that closes, just like that. That's all you have to do. 1, 2, this is a little bit of a smaller candle here. Okay, but 1, 2, and 3, and I have entered the trade in the opposite direction of where this price is going to. So in this case, I entered a buy. And that's all you have to do as soon as that 3rd red candle closes. And it looks like today, guys, I don't know, it looks like a little hesitant there, so probably going to end up in a loss. So what happens if we have a loss? You must make sure that you know what the next trade amount is going to be. So in order to figure that out, with the trade manager, you just mark this as a loss for the first trade, and then we'll give you the next trade amount. So it's 317. So you come back over here before you take another trade, make sure that you have, you've entered in the next trade amount, which is 317 for us. And let's go ahead and look for another setup. That's it. If you have a loss, just keep on going. Okay, so this looks like we have something forming here. I like the beginning or the start of this anyway, but that doesn't guarantee that we're going to have 3 larger green candles forming here. Yeah, so we've got about 10 seconds to go on that. I could come back to that later. Looks like it's kind of hesitating and it's turning indecisive. So in that case, I will go ahead and continue and look for another setup. Okay, so this looks like we could have another opportunity here. So this is coming down, a little bit of downward pressure here. We got about 13 more seconds to go. If this continues down, we have about 7 more seconds. Looks like we got some of the grid here and the numbers is kind of, the pricing here is getting in the way. There we go. Let's go ahead and enter that. And I went ahead and took a buy as soon as that 3rd red candle has closed. And let's go ahead and wait this out and see what happens. And really, at the end of the day, all you want to do is just stick to the rules of whichever strategy that you're doing. Okay, that's the key here, guys. Don't worry about, is it going to work or whatever. If you're really a little bit hesitant to trade with something, then just use the demo. Use the demo account. Okay, so that was another loss. Let's go back over here and to the trade manager, mark this as a loss. So that's 2 losses in a row. And that's okay. Usually on a lot of my videos, I always win like the first trade. But it's nice to have a little bit of variety because it's not always the reality. And I know when you guys watch my videos, you take my strategies, you may go and try it on your own pocket option account, and you may not get that win. So I like it when I have at least a couple losses in there because I don't want to make it seem like I'm winning every trade. And so, because we've got to have those losses to get those wins. And let's see if we can find something else here that we can work with. Okay, so here's something. We've got 3 green candles here. Pretty decent sized bodies. Let's go ahead and take a sell as soon as that closes and see where this is going to go. I would say pretty decent setup. Very close to something that would be more ideal. And let's just go ahead and wait this out. So we've got about 15 more seconds to go. And we're going to see what this is going to do. Okay, we got about 5 more seconds to go. We're almost in the clear, guys. 2 more seconds, and that is a win. Let's go over here to the trade manager, mark this as a win. Now, we've set up the settings and the calculations inside of the trade manager. We must win 2 out of 11. So we are not, we're not really, well, we're profitable, but by just barely like 50 cents or something like that. But the goal of this trading session is to have 2 wins, at least 2 out of 11. And so I will go ahead and enter in the next trade amount that the trade manager gives me, which is 141. And now I'm using a smaller amount, so that's nice. Instead of just piling on more and more capital to make up for those losses, with the trade manager, you do not have to do that. And so with 141, we're ready to take the next trade. So let's go ahead and find a new setup. Just has to be something decent. Yeah, I woke up today, went to a very nice coffee shop, and one of the things that I missed about living in the United States, and I miss a lot of things in Europe too. If you're just tuning in, I just moved back from Europe. I was there for over 1.5 years, and I miss the coffee shops here in the States because they have all those like really cool gourmet lattes and stuff, which is very hard to find in Europe. And almond milk, I prefer almond milk, and which is very hard to find in Europe, especially like in a restaurant or something like that. And I had a really nice latte this morning. 2 shots. I don't go too crazy with the caffeine, because if I did, I would just not be able to function, guys. I mean, these videos would be all over the place. And so yeah, let's look for a setup here. We need another win to make this session profitable. So let's just keep on going. Is this going to turn red on us? Looks like it's going to go green, or it's going to go red. So whatever that is. Now, if this does turn red, which doesn't look like it's going to. Now, right now, it's what we call indecisive, or it's looking like a little bit of a doji candle. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and stay out. Yeah, so there you go. So that's canceled out. This setup has been invalid. Okay, so we will go ahead and switch. Oh, there we go. 17 seconds. Do I have everything updated? 141. Yep, check the trade amounts, guys. Always a good idea. So 1, 2, and 3. If this closes in 7 seconds, I will take a buy. And it looks like it's going to be red on the close. There's my buy. Cool, I'm pretty happy with that. And let's just go ahead and wait this out. We've got about 23 more seconds to go. Could end up being a 4-bar strike, right? So we have those as well. We should have a 4-bar strike too, but I think if we did have a 4-bar strike, it would probably take a little bit longer to find those setups and signals. We're not on the clear, guys, so it looks like this could be, and it is, a loss. Let's go back over here and mark this as a loss. Next trade amount is 298. So you do not have to win them all. Okay, you can have losses and still be profitable with Pocket Option as long as you have the settings inside of the Trade Manager conservative. I mean, going above 2 win trades right then and there. I mean, we've got members that are doing that, and they're very successful with that. But to me, that's just, yeah, it can get really risky really, really fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that at 2, and let's find another setup. Ooh, this looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take them a little late on that. Kind of jumped in there, traded from the hip, I guess you could say. 21 more seconds to go. Could flip around. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? That's pocket option. We had a very small red candle here to start with, and then, a couple good size red candles. We're going to need a lot more push up than that. 5 more seconds. We are not on the clear, guys. 2 more seconds to go, and we have won this session, and that is awesome. So let's go back over here and mark this as a win. So it didn't take us that long. It only took us 5 trades to have a winning session. We didn't make $1 million, guys. We made like $1.70. And another reason is because I had the payout set to 90%, which is there to cover any slippage from the payout amounts for these different assets inside a pocket option. So if these were to drop, I would still be able to come out and profit. Although when you lower the payout percentage, you're going to have a much smaller trade amount size. So, which in return, it could look like you're making less money. However, you are more protected. Okay. We've had trade payouts that have dropped, well below 80% during the video. And I had this set at 92%, thinking that I was in profit, and I was not. So having this somewhere, I would say somewhere maybe 80. Some people go to as low as 80%. Some of you guys trading live markets will knock this down to 80%. You're all the way protected. If any of these assets drop down to even somewhere close to 80%, you can still come out and profit by using the trade manager. So really, really good stuff. You can mark this session as complete by clicking on the session counter. And that's it, guys. If you guys also want to get a hold of a lot of the tools that we have, we've got multiple spreadsheets that will help you get profitable and stay profitable. I will leave a link below if you guys want to join us at the Wealth Warriors Alliance. This is a family of traders. We like to keep a very positive and upbeat environment inside of the Telegram group. We've got a staff, we've got moderators that are there to help you and answer any questions that you have. But if you want to get a hold of all the cutting edge tools that we have to help you and make you a better trader, to prevent you from over trading, okay, and to keep you locked in and keep you on track and give you some type of structure to follow instead of just throwing trades left and right, really not knowing what you're doing because you do not have any type of money management system to follow and something to stick with. These spreadsheets are going to help you do that. Now, we're not just going to give you the spreadsheets and then you're on your own and then you have to figure everything out on your own. No, absolutely not. We have hours of exclusive video training. It's not going to take you hours to learn how to use the spreadsheets, but we do have hours of videos on different strategies. If you want to delve into a little bit deeper with the features and how to prevent yourself from blowing your account, also exclusive strategies and strategy videos that are not on my YouTube channel. These are secretive strategies that are only available inside of the private members area. We have well over 900 active members at the moment. And you can also go see some amazing testimonials and screenshots from our members that are earning upwards to 4 figures a day. Just incredible. Many of our members are just like you. When you've been trading for many, many years, you've tried stocks, you've tried futures, you have tried Forex, and you just can't seem to get the rubber to hit the road. You're still stuck, and you've got the wife's complaining, the kids are yapping or whatever, and what the heck's going on? You had this whole goal to make money with trading, and here you are behind the computer for hours on end, and nothing's really happening. You don't have a support system, and that's what we are here for you. We are here to provide you that and to give that to you and give you the tools and the support that you need so you guys can start seeing those results that you want to get. So, but we do have lots of different screenshots and stuff. If you guys want to just go check out, just go to the website, no obligation. You don't have to buy anything. But far as pricing and stuff, I've priced this as low as I can go. I would say compared to whatever else is out there, this is extremely affordable. If you guys want to just jump in, it's only a one-time fee. There's no monthly costs. You know, it's not a subscription at this time. Maybe in the future it will be a subscription. I don't know. But at the moment, it's a one-time affordable fee. That's it. You just pay that, be done with it. You guys can trade all you want, and you also get all future updates and upgrades to all of the enhancements and new spreadsheets, because I'm constantly updating them all the time, and you guys get lifetime access to all of that. Trade anywhere in the world, limitless income potential. It's all there. I appreciate you all coming out. Try out the 3-bar strike strategy. We won this session in as little as 5 trades. It works. It's been working for months. We've got many members doing this, so give it a try. I wish you all the best of success. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.